People become insecure when your authenticity outshines their meticulously crafted mask, but you can still keep shining anyway. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. Give the bell a few kisses so you're not missing any of this content designed to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Pisces by Jinjer. It feels like it's been forever since I was introduced to Jinjer here on the channel. I did do a reaction, but that was many, many moons ago, so I almost feel like a Jinjer virgin again. This is my first time hearing this song, but I just feel like I'm going to be reintroduced all over again since it's been so long. But before we dive into the reaction, I wanted to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Psalm Sleep. As someone who really struggled for years with maintenance insomnia and has that kick up again when things get really stressful or overwhelming, I know very intimately the connection between sleep deprivation and depression and anxiety symptoms. We miss some sleep, we lose a night's sleep or a couple nights sleep, and then the depression and anxiety symptoms kick up, and then our sleep cycle goes on the fritz, and then the depression and anxiety goes on the fritz, and it's just this vicious cycle. If something doesn't break the cycle, it can quickly start to impede your ability to function. For me, prescription sleeping pills caused unbearable side effects, and even low-dose melatonin could cause panic attacks. Then I tried tart cherry juice because it has trace amounts of melatonin, but the sugar would wreck my sleep. Psalm Sleep has the perfect option for me, a zero-sugar version that is sweetened with stevia and monk fruit. Well, there is about 3 milligrams of melatonin per can, along with L-theanine and GABA. I simply adjust my dose and indulge in a few sips about an hour before bed, and that is enough for me. I don't even wake up feeling sluggish like I did with a lot of supplements or medications. This genuinely guides me into sleep and helps me stay asleep. I only woke up a couple of times to go to the bathroom. And for the record, I've never slept completely uninterrupted, even though I cut off liquids at 6 p.m. So this was absolutely fantastic for me. It's vegan, which is a huge priority for me, and it actually tastes delicious. See, I struggle with supplement drinks having bitter or overtly tart flavors, but this is sweet without feeling like I'm just downing liquid sugar. Psalm Sleep is offering 15% off to my viewers by going to psalmsleep.refr.cc/Amanda. The link is in the description. Good sleep is one of the biggest things that we can be doing for our mental health, to be at our optimal mental health. So if you're needing a little bit of help, make sure to take advantage of that offer by clicking the description below. But without further ado, let's get into it. Pisces by Jinjer.
Suffering with smile, I drew a different reality with unconditional loyalty. Ego hardly can be picked 'cause I'm
Oh my God. All right, you know, you got me. I jump scared a little. I was thinking that she was more aggressive like that. And then as she was going through the beginning of the song with such grace and calmness, I thought, am I mixing this up with another group in my head? But no, alas, it just had to transition and I was being impatient. But while it's not really my type of music that I would listen to, I really just enjoy indulging in things that exhibit such talent. So I always think that that's really amazing. But the symbol for Pisces is two fish swimming in opposite directions. And I think, fortunately, I did pull the lyrics up. I always now have lyrics up after I did that Lorna Shore reaction where I had no idea what was going on for a second. I always make sure to pull the lyrics up, so I was looking at that. But I think it really meshes well with the duality of the lyrics here. I think the lyrics did a wonderful job at reflecting that duality, because humans can manifest such brutality, but also such beauty. And we internalize this dance. We really internalize this to our own narrative. We want to see the beauty, but we kind of get lost in the beast.
No promises I ever give. Don't rely on me and I won't deceive. The beginning or the end, you can't tell. When I wave my fin and shake my tail, I grew a different normality with unblameable morality. Hooks and nets are there for me, but I'm skittish.
The fact that anyone can just so effortlessly transition between this innocent purity and this guttural screaming boggles my mind. The fact that she could do both of those things within such a short period of time. So I don't know a whole lot about music or vocal training or any of that. So I'm just blown away. I'm just fascinated every time I see something like that. But as far as the lyrics go, we can become trapped in a loop of our own confusion and despair. And I think that when you're in that loop, you never know if it's almost over or if it's just getting started, right? So in this, we become ignorant to the fact that we can start again at any moment. We can transition at any moment. We can begin, we can end these cycles just as quickly. We can do that. We have that power. It might not be easy, but we do have that power. I think that the hooks and the nets that it was referencing are representing obviously obstacles, and being skittish is acting with caution and intention. So you're having that caution and that intention of not wanting to be hurt, but still the duality here in the lyrics is amazing. It's an amazing reflection of the Pisces fish.
Neptune's child, shivering inside, drowns in the liquid gold.
swimming through the river, hold your life against the stream.
Searching for the room to catch on and see the sunbeam.
Don't suffocate in painful tortures, long-cutting chambers of callous men, wandering on of phantom butchers. Emeralds are whipped away, emeralds are whipped away, emeralds are whipped away, emeralds are whipped away.
It kind of makes me question, which voice are we speaking with? Which voice are we allowing to come out? But it is just absolutely brilliant to me to see that transition. I don't think I've seen that with another artist quite so quickly, quite so fluidly, but it's absolutely incredible just to witness that. But I think Neptune's child, to me, represents being a child of the universe or God or whatever verbiage you prefer to use for your higher power. But the innocence present at the point of our creation is the point. So whatever verbiage you want to use that you feel comfortable with, but that still exists in us. That's still going to exist in us. It's just been cast into these cold shadows, and that's why it's shivering, is because it's just been pushed aside and forgotten and ignored for so long. But the fish that is being referenced here, it sounds like, has spent its entire life looking for a hook, which is an obstacle in disguise, been looking for something that it believes will transport it beyond its self-inflicted hellscape, only to realize then the cruelty that waits on the other end of that hook. And that fish had everything it needed, yet it kept yearning for another world instead of working with the world it had around it. And I think it's very easy to get caught on that mental hedonic treadmill, but you'll wind up being taken advantage of. You'll wind up being ripped to shreds, I think is the visual here that I took away. But thank you guys so much for bringing me back to Jinjer. Like I said, I just love to experience talent, even if it's not something that I relate to as much on an emotional, personal level. I definitely think that there is kind of almost a visual representation in a person that shows the two sides of all of us, because we all have that shadow, and then we all have that light side, the part that we typically present to the world, right? So we all have that. Which one are we letting speak? And that's the message that comes to me when I'm listening to this, is which one are we letting speak right now? And I think there's a time and place for both of them, and I think there's a way to let them out in a healthy way. So I think that it's a beautiful representation of mental health and a beautiful message. So thank you guys very much. Like I said, if you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button, and make sure you're sharing your mental health stories here in the comments, good, bad, and crazy. That is how we shatter the mental health stigma, is by talking about it. Thanks again, Psalm Sleep, for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys soon. I love you so much. Mwah.